All right, team. If you're in Omaha and looking for the best spot to grab premium legal THC products, I've got the best recommendation for you. Best Buds THC Dispensary is the ultimate go-to for top quality flower, edibles, vapes, and everything in between. These guys aren't just about selling products, they're about building a community. Whether you're a seasoned enthusiast or just starting to explore, their friendly and knowledgeable staff will help you find exactly what you need, no pressure and no judgment. But let's talk about their selection. They have got the goods, my boys. From premium local products to trusted national brands, Best Buds THC Dispensary has you covered at all the prices that'll keep you coming back. So don't wait. Swing by Best Buds THC Dispensary in Omaha today. Tell them Bobo from The Hour You Hate sent you. And trust me, your new favorite spot is just around the corner. Remember, where quality meets community, you've got your Best Buds. So today's episode is brought to you by BeatDrop Entertainment. If you're someone looking for a DJ to have at one of your events, Dustin from BeatDrop Entertainment is your guy to go to. They handle weddings, birthday parties, graduations, and everything in between. BeatDrop Entertainment is a nationally traveled DJ company based in the heart of Omaha. So that means they're here for the local audience watching, and they're available for the out-of-state viewers. And like I said, they offer everything from weddings to birthday parties, graduations, and in between. And if you're interested and you reach out via the email on screen right here. Tell them Bobo from The Hour You Hate sent you. Let's get back into the episode.
Winnie the Pooh Shiesty.
Show don't start. Hey man, welcome back to another episode of The Hour You Hate.
Yeah.
We are here, still live at Culture House. I don't know if this is the same episode or just a pause we did in the video, but we still here. Culture House. Dewey still in the building.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Charles had to leave because he has to go. He just wants to go watch the fight, and his picks weren't hitting tonight. Bo had to leave because he's not feeling good off the hot chip challenge. Noah left because he's not feeling good off the hot chip challenge.
Wow. Bo ate the chips too?
Yeah, Bo ate the chip
too.
Is there more chips?
No, they're all gone. They
all ate the whole chip, like
wow,
whole thing, swallowed it and everything.
Okay.
But we here, bro, and we got an open chair. Hunnit was supposed to pop on the podcast. He came.
Absolutely.
He checked on food.
Oh yeah, let's get Absolut on here, bro. Hey, bro.
Hey, B. Trying to holler at us, bro? Hey, my boy. Shit. Shout out to Absolut P, man.
Hey, what's up, bro?
Come on, man. Hey, we got some bread.
The red ones.
Pop these headphones
Yep. All right, shout out to today's sponsor, Omaha Vibes. Discover Omaha's music scene like never before. At Omaha Vibes, they're not just about the music, they're about the stories behind it. All right, so they feature behind-the-scenes interviews where the viewer can get up close and personal with the local artists and their creative journey. Snippet Friday is something they do weekly, and they post exclusive sneak peeks of the hottest tracks from Omaha that are dropping soon. Follow them on Instagram at Omaha Vibes to be the first to know about upcoming shows, giveaways, and more. Powered by the Hour You Hate podcast, your destination for authentic 402 culture and conversations. All right, what up everybody? Let's talk about something real exciting real quick, and that's the sponsor of today's episode, Blxckout Collective. Straight out of Omaha, Nebraska, this isn't just a record label, it's a whole movement. Blxckout Collective is redefining the music game with a roster of artists that bring raw talent, powerful stories, and next level vibes to every track. Their roster includes Temp, Nash, Rare Vinci, Hate Tracy, and a few others that help out internally. Shout out to all the guys, we just did a podcast with them too. But it's more about music with the collective. It's about community, culture, and making waves where people least expect it. From groundbreaking projects to unforgettable live performances, Blxckout Collective is putting Omaha on the map. You can follow the label's Instagram at Blxckout Collective. The A in Blackout is an X. Don't forget that. But then from there, you can get tapped in with all the artists and creatives in the group. So make sure to show some love to them and shout out to our sponsors. Let's get back into the episode. And then just right into the...
What up, what you do? We locked in, man.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
This is cool.
There we go.
All right.
Dude.
Type shit.
How you living, bro? Local
Man.
legend in the city, huh?
Yeah, man.
Absolutely.
I appreciate all the everything, man. I'm just here, man, kicking flavor, man, with everybody. It's beautiful. It's dope ass event, man, for the city.
Yeah.
A lot of creatives, big inspiration, man. A lot of good Bro curated the fuck out the artists he picked. Everybody coming
He
with
did.
their A game, bro.
He
Like a
did.
lot of good vibes, man.
That's
How
what
y'all
I was-
doing though?
That's what I was telling him. This was a crazy show he put together.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
he
saying?
did it right.
Vendors, artists.
I like it
fucking
because it really
podcasts.
showcases his ear. You know what I'm saying? He got a
Yeah.
good ear for music. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I mixed and mastered the whole hell of a life, man. And he was so studious and tedious about and meticulous about
Was
the
he?
order, the sequence, the mixing. Like, he's one of the artists of the city that really cares about the craft. And-
Yeah.
He's that same way with the visual too.
yeah, man. Yeah,
He'll get.
This
he'll
is
get
a great
very,
podcast because both of them we work very close.
Both of you guys have worked with
This
him
is the
just
audio,
recently,
but
too.
sort of though. This is the audio behind him.
Yeah.
This is the
And
visuals
you the
at
visual,
some,
yeah.
at some point. So
So
But
we can both hear the test that he's very. He'll send you references. He's just very like he has a certain way he wants it to be.
He has that vision.
translated.
he has
I mean,
that. Shout out
even
to Eddie, man.
We had Eddie
Yeah.
on here for probably like 10 minutes or so, and him just talking about the album. He said he had 47 songs to start.
He was one of the few.
Find through those to get 11 of them and shit.
He's one of the few artists that I've seen that he's got like 3 different versions of like 4 songs on the album,
Oh, does he really?
all different beats, and he'll rap the same lyrics and they'll sound like different songs. I told me he'd do
Yeah.
like a part 1, like a remix, but he got like at least 4 joints, like, and he'll swap the beat out, and I'll be like, I'll fall in love with the first one. Then he was like, man, trust me, this beat's way harder, and it'll be the same song, but like he's crazy with that shit. Like,
Have you guys been working the full 2 years on the project? You've been doing everything for it? Because he said he's been going for about 2 years, I think.
yeah, we started. I came in the middle. He did a run of it with Thuh for a couple songs, and then with Big Wade, he did it all at the lab. You know, legendary lab off Lake Street.
Yeah.
You know, the city, type shit. And then I wound up having to carry over when Wade was doing his band stuff with the Black Swan Theory, and then we just started connecting.
Oh,
And then he
yeah?
liked my perspective on things because I'm more hip hop than Wade. Wade's more of a neo soul, gospel. So my perspective on some of the rap records and things, we kind of clicked, and then we just started bubbling.
Yeah.
And then that's when we just started going down the rabbit hole with the project.
He said the
I want to say
radio,
too, working with the AB is sort of like an experience because like I try to sometimes model my shit off of a session I experienced with him. Cause bro just be looking at the screen. Dude, it's like and he'll start setting it up, dude.
Yeah, I work on the spot a lot. It depends on like if I'm like I try and treat it like I got it from my mentor Big Way. He said, and it might sound like a little off at first, but when I dive into it more, it'll make sense. Treat it like fast food. Everybody gets the same Big Mac. You might want no cheese, you might want extra lettuce, but I gotta treat everybody the same.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying? And treat it like fast food, because if you start getting like particular, people will notice like you can't like not give everybody the same quality if they're coming to you for a business or a service. Well, with music, it's like very temperamental sometimes. So I'll be trying to like not get too boxed in with that shit, but like it happens when I work with certain artists. They just bring certain shit out of me.
Yeah.
And critical thinking, and he was one of them. You know what I mean? Like it's one thing like subject matter, and then the production, and then just the energy. He's so it's like we just start clicking, man. You know what I'm saying?
Eddie's a cool dude. I fuck with him.
Yeah,
bro.
he's a savant, man. He's a hip hop head, and he really cares about like sequencing of records and projects, like little minuscule things you might not average listener will like. He'll care about
he's
that
on
shit.
about it, huh?
Yeah, man, it's dope. I'm proud of him, man. Proud of the work he put in.
Shout out to Eddie North, man. I'm
Yeah,
excited
dude.
to hear the album, bro.
Super solid event.
Yeah.
How
man.
did you guys meet?
I've been knowing bro for
Yeah, for a minute.
is it like 8-10 years damn near.
Oh,
Long
shit.
time. Maybe honestly, maybe a few more than
Yeah.
that. You was coming through on 52nd Street.
Yeah, the old
When
house.
we was over in the apartments.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to the homie Giorgio, man.
Yo,
we was over in his spot, and we used to make music just every day.
Oh,
and
just cooking,
and honestly, AB was in a sort of like the network of I knew a bunch of people who you knew, and then I knew who you were really young. Like I
Yeah.
knew I was watching, and with the connection with Michi at that time,
Mhm.
it was sort of
Shout
like
out me, man.
all that in a bag of chips is like a legendary song to me. My V-neck,
Oh my
like
gosh.
all of that was very like, it was like as I was starting.
You know, I realized, man, a lot of them, like, I know a lot of people local grew up with that song, but
I'm all that in a bag of chips.
I get why people get like tired of getting referenced. I'm like, I done made so many songs since then, but like I know a lot of people just love that song. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it though. You know?
Dude, I dropped a bar like that said I'm all that in a bag of chips, and he was all talking to me.
I was turned up about it.
Song?
I was turned up.
Yeah, he's like, you know that track?
I think peak for me was when we was in high school. We performed at I think her name was Dejanay at her Sweet 16, and we got paid. We was in high school, got paid. We performed that shit.
I feel like, you know, even whatever came from that, from you guys individually or collectively, it motivated everybody.
Yeah.
I feel like we was all watching, and I can only say we all, because I was watching, and I was thinking like, man, I like how he's like, he won't get out of our face.
Yeah.
We gonna see him. So, and at some point I'm like, man, I gotta work with them too, man. I can't just keep.
I'm very proud. I'm proud of you, bro. Like your transition and your growth, bro, and turn into this visionary, man. You know what I'm saying? Multifaceted as hell, man. So I'm still doing the music shit. So I just want to tell you that on the mic, man. You know,
it's all love, man. It's mutual love, bro.
Yes,
it's mutual. Hella mutual, man.
Let's
talk. Hey, can we talk about your project?
Yeah, man. You know, shout out to my bro Dewey Shabazz. He just dropped the EP. We working on. I executive produced that. Okay. It's called Living for the Weekend. It's out now on all DSPs, man. Yeah.
What inspires you to make a collection of songs to say versus a single? Hey, I'm gonna make this a project.
Well, when I'm with artists that's on my label, like I gotta set like. He got a set sound, like, bro, like when me and him connect, it's like more of a clubby R&B stuff for the ladies. Like he has a different aesthetic, but it's still my sound. Right. You know what I'm saying? But like really just pulling certain records that like, you know, you sleep on them. You might cut some that same day in the studio, you sleep on the wake up, like, oh, this shit's still that. This guy make it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that happened a lot. Like even on the new EP I'm working on, I'm about to drop. I think I'm calling it, I'm gonna just announce it. I think I'm gonna call my EP Mistakes Were Made. So that's what it's called. Mistakes
have been made before in the past.
Yeah, that's what it's called. Mistakes Were Made.
Yeah,
that's dropping next month.
But you go into it thinking, I'm about to make a project.
I'm a concept artist.
I'm about to make a project.
I start when I create a song. I might be like in the bar or something, like right now. I'm walking around like elephant tusk, and then I'll write that down.
You'll get a bar. You'll catch a bar.
I'll write the title, and then I'll make the beat off of the title.
Yeah. Have you caught a vibe today while you've been here and wrote something down real quick?
I've been listening to a lot of beats outside.
Yeah. Hey, secretly, he's secretly working and shit.
And I love doing that. When I'm like in the moment, I'll just jet up. Where AB at? I'm smoking a square, listening to some instrumentals, just mumbling shit.
Yeah.
Just on your
looking, just people watching and shit, just soaking up energy. You know, so I get inspired like that a lot. I remember one time I was at the bar and I was looking for the sample, and I couldn't find the sample for years. And I've always heard it.
Not years.
Yeah, and literally I heard it in the bar, and I Shazammed it, and I found the sample, and I ran because I was living downtown at the time. I ran out the bar to the crib to make the beat. Really? I didn't want to lose the cuts I had because I'm a sample wizard. Like I eyeball that shit like some work. Like
wizard.
When it comes to samples. So once I found that sweet spot, I was like, I ran to I gotta make this beat right now.
I gotta go now.
Knocked my drink back, ran to the fucking house and I cut it, and it's one of my favorite. I sampled that Hey Mama Rock.
Oh shit!
It's a country song.
That would be
fire.
And
I flipped the fuck out of it. Like I reversed it and some all crazy shit. But
Homie's trying to get you.
Oh, this fucking
But no, yeah, man. I love when I get inspired. I just got I find a sample period. And I'm like, oh, I gotta make this beat right now. Like, fuck it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I want to start working with samples. That would be sick. People, the way you can just turn like a old beat or an old part of a beat just into something crazy new. You know what I'm saying?
I like busting down with the keys because I can play keys. But I really love sampling because you could take an element of one thing, a bass line from this, a vocal chop from this, and just combine it and just make it
together. Huh?
Can I put something out in the universe real fast?
Yeah.
Can we get an Absolut P? Bobo, something.
Yeah,
that would be crazy.
I've been hearing a lot about you. Very great things. Very,
I appreciate that.
You know Jay Millie, right? Jay Millie.
Jay Millie.
Jay Mills
with the barbershop.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, he speaks very highly of you, man. I was just texting
that's
that
fire.
nigga.
Yeah, hell yeah.
He been trying to get us connected too. A lot of people been trying to get us connected. So yeah, I'm definitely down with. Definitely
No,
down
that's
with
big. I'm glad that we could get you on the little podcast
Yeah.
too for a little bit too. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, man.
This shit's tight. Definitely want to get some music going.
Yeah, fuck yeah, bro.
I've been trying to sample. You ever heard the song Tom's Diner? But like the remix with the it's like two white dudes and they sing it like in a living room.
I had to hear it.
It sounds crazy, bro. I have to show you. I was talking to GD about that too.
Yeah.
It was like it's this song I heard and I'm like, bro, if we could turn that into some rap shit, bro, that would be crazy.
Anything
you know
could
what
be
I'm
rap
saying?
shit. That's the crazy thing. It's just about dirtying shit up.
Yeah.
You know, like
right.
I'll take like a classical song or a pop song and just trap it out.
Yeah.
Dirty ass
Right.
808s, you know what I mean?
He knows how to make shit dirty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll
Like how'd you sample
He'll make
this?
shit dirty.
Like,
That was my first song. It was called Dirty.
You can't be afraid to get your hands dirty.
I like
sometimes.
doing shit I ain't never heard before, or like pushing it. Like there's no ceiling. So
Right.
like I like push that shit.
Creative
And if
with
it don't sound good, cool. At least I tried it. Got it out my head. You know what I mean?
Right. You definitely got a style though too. I feel like when I hear it, I'm like, man, this
That's
is
a part of
just
it.
different.
Just not playing by the rules.
Yeah.
It might sound like I'm like throwing jabs to certain niggas, but certain motherfuckers just be trying to play too safe. Like it's like you can only speed up a hi hat and do an 808 pattern so many times for it's like, okay, you're not doing nothing
Nothing
new.
that's
And you're
new,
talking about
huh?
some bullshit. Like
Yeah.
there's no soul in this. I can't rock with it. Like, you know, hip hop is very easily digestible now. So it's like shit that perks my ears up. It perks my ears up. You know what I'm saying? So
And you dropped a new song was it yesterday?
Yep,
yesterday.
last night in preps for this one. It was
Yeah.
that one that I kept saying was a sad song, but you kept telling me it was more motivational.
what's your definition
Right.
of a sad song?
Right. See?
See, yeah, so
See?
like,
Is that personal or like you feel like do you get personal in your music or
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I call it a sad song, because I've been through some shit over the last couple years, so a lot of my music has been like, kind of like putting all the feelings out there and
That's
shit
what it's
like
for,
that.
using it as an outlet.
Right.
Exactly, but I started off making music just like hype, you know, regular stuff, you know what I'm saying? So then when I say sad song, I like just put it in another box of the shit I be making.
Yeah.
But
It's the layers.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Layers. I like to be versatile with shit. We dropped the sad song, and then we have the other one that I recorded the other day on like the whole different like Ian type beat almost. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like that hyper punk type stuff. But
Yeah. I like experimenting when it sounds like that. I got a couple joints like I did over
Yeah.
them type of beats on Tuck.
I find new artists, you know what I'm saying, and they rap in different ways. I'm like, oh, that's a cool way to try it. You know what I'm saying? And kind of give it a shot.
I love like unorthodox flows and just different pockets.
You ever heard of Prof?
Prof, no, I haven't. Where's
No?
he from?
He's a Detroit rapper. He's like a bald white dude, but he goes super hard, dude. He's like, and like you said, he's different. You know, he raps on like a different type of the beat or a different side of the beat than you would like expect.
I'll be surprised a lot of people like me sometimes because motherfuckers be dope at rapping, but like I'll be like, I don't like them. Like there's no reason why I don't like them, but like I like, you know what I mean? But like it'd be weird. Like I be feeling like why am I a fan of this motherfucker? And it's like I'm fans of certain motherfuckers and like they're not the best lyricists, but I like their music. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
it's like being the best rapper don't always acute to a fan. You know what I'm saying? People don't understand that though. It just comes with being an artist, just pure intentions and just transparency. For me, like I connect with motherfuckers like this some real shit. Like you know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? Like it's just you tell that motherfuckers just speaking their truths. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
That's what that new song is.
take me
you know
as
what
I
I'm
am. That's
saying?
how I am. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like say like this is me. Like I'm
Shit.
AB. Like,
Lately, that's how we've been over here on the
You know what I'm saying?
podcast too. You're either gonna
I
like
party,
it or not.
I party. I love hard. I'm in the mix. You know, I'm learning. I'm growing my audience. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Just all that shit.
Yeah.
Because that's one of my biggest focuses is like finding the balance of letting people in on me and then still having a personal life, like not telling all my shit. You know, it's entertainment too, but you want to like be relatable and then still be able to grow with your audience. You don't want to like making the same shit I was making when I was in high school. I've been through way more shit. You know, I got kids now and shit, so it's like just growing with your audience
Dang,
sonically too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
dude. How long you been doing this then?
shit, I'm 34 now, man. I've been shit junior high, bro. Like,
Oh, yeah, because I heard about you when I first started getting into music shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm
and it
one
was
of the
like
last
the local
few.
legend name floating around. You know what I'm saying?
I'm like one of the last few that started back then, like the peak Omaha local scene, and they're still like making music. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
That shit's fire, bro.
yeah, man.
I was gonna ask, when you're talking about making beats, do you make beats like under the influence, or do you go straight sober when you be cooking?
Both.
Yeah.
Both. I
Just
mean,
depends?
I make different shit sober. You know what I'm saying? Like I can do it. Like the inspiration be inspiration. Sometimes I might not even need nothing. I might like just be like, hear a sample. And I already
Like when you ran home with that sample.
Yeah, like well, I had a little liquor in me. I knocked the shot back.
He said a little liquor.
But
Hey,
I
man.
like drinking. Yeah, I got my little vices. To, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like
Right.
the sober beats be more like R&B type shit, or like boom bap, like serious. Or that's when I'm just like critical drum selection. Like I'm going through each snare, trying to find the right snare, the right clap.
He said everything got to be perfect.
Go back. Doop, 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 doop. Oh,
Hey,
yeah,
so
that's the one.
did you choose music or did music choose you?
Music chose me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't have ran from this even if I wanted to.
Yeah.
But that's why I like dramatic ass big shit, because I grew up in a church. Like I had a church household, so I was always in all the choirs rehearsals. And I was in the children's choir, so that's why I love choirs and big,
Yeah.
grande, dramatic ass theatrical sounds.
Right.
So you liked when Eddie brought the choir into the album, huh? Because he was.
Oh, so you want to talk about that?
Yeah, because he was saying, brought it up earlier. I forgot who said something, but he brought it up to me. I was like, that's
Bro.
crazy. I think T Hood was saying that actually when he was on.
I've been around like
I'm not sure.
I've been around people with guns on them, like felons, all type of people. I was so nervous around these choir people, bro.
Really?
Yes, I was like nervous as hell. I was like, it was like intimidating.
Did he bring like the whole choir to the lab, or what was it?
Yeah, so initially he wanted to bring 4 people. I think it was 4. It might have been 3. I don't remember. But like he wanted, the goal was to have them all mic'd up individually. But due to equipment, we weren't able to do that. And then we found out last minute that we weren't able to do that. So I was like, bro, we only got one mic. We're going to have them like go in and layer it and stack it. And it was just hard, like, you know, like telling somebody what to do when they like just got out of church service, and now I'm like, what? You like it? I'm like, okay, how you want to stack it? You want to stack it like this? You sure? And I'm looking at him. He's like, man, I don't know. I'm like, bro, like, I was sweating like a motherfucker. I was like,
Dude, that's
but no,
fucking wild.
yeah,
dude.
it was crazy. It was a dope experience, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't work with gospel artists before, but like, I don't know why it was just so much pressure. I think it's because we only had 2 hours to knock out this
Oh no shit!
and
The
get a
whole
good
chorus
blend
part?
and mix for this choir, and he paying them. It was just like a lot of pressure, and they was assuming they had 4 mics, so it was just like, yeah, it was.
It was like shit. Things
Stressful.
weren't rolling the right way.
You know,
huh?
that's that fight or flight shit right there. You know,
Fight or flight.
I love
man.
working like that though. You know, you get the best shit, and it came out very good. You know, we both, you know, then we did the final run through, because I feel like the hardest song I was more nervous about than the choir was the Edom record, because she's very, very meticulous at how she wants her shit. Shout out to Edom. She's fucking amazing, beautiful voice. And her part she did was crazy, and she recorded it herself and sent the vocals in. And
Really?
yeah, at first she recorded them with us, but it didn't come out how she wanted, so she wanted it to sound a particular way with the lyrics she had, and she didn't want to re-sing it because, you know, her voice was, you know. So when she sent it, she sent a notepad like, hey, this goes this, that, and I ain't never had nobody send vocals like that. I was like, oh, she's organized as fuck. I love this. But it was also intimidating. I'm like, fuck. I was like, I'm gonna send it to her, like, hopefully I got her approval, and she was like, yeah, it's good. So I was
Right.
like, yeah.
There's that moment always when you send something before I send a video or I send like a song to somebody.
I like
I'm like,
that
man,
though.
I hope they're feeling what I'm feeling. Cause sometimes I'll love it, and then they'll be like, hey, can you switch it?
Dude.
And I'm like, yeah.
I love when motherfuckers are setting
I just
their
had
ways.
that happen,
I love when they
bruh.
set their ways. I respect the artistry. The I wouldn't even call it like being the diva, because she knows how she wants her shit, and,
Yeah.
and she delivers. You know what I'm
Right?
saying?
Yeah. I think.
So I be respecting it.
yeah, revisions are cool. I just think
It's just the aspect when you put
sometimes
something
when I'm
together
like,
and you're like, oh,
right,
that's
this
fire.
was the vision. Yeah,
When it's
yeah.
collaborations, like collaborations
Exactly.
are always
Exactly.
like
Check.
that was the thing. Like when I've always attracted groups. Even when I was in junior high, I've always attracted groups.
Mm-hmm.
And then my last group was Swag Up Click, and we didn't really have too many discrepancies, but it's just, you know, you have to like match people's personalities and just like be able to still perform and
Right.
handle things, and it just be a lot sometimes. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like,
Do
What
you
you
run
got?
into that a lot with the team? Like just working with so many personalities and people. And
I mean, yeah, man, we've had like the team. inner circle has changed over the years, you know what I'm saying? Just like you said, people tend to like, they get new hobbies, they get new things, they don't want to do this shit no more, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's always like trying to find a couple solid ones that like been there from the jump, you know what I'm saying? But like Trip, he's a new guy that we've been fucking with lately.
Yeah.
Came to one of our podcast tryouts, we fucked with him, and now he's been here for 4 months or something like
Hey.
that, bro. So we just been chilling.
That's
Hell
dope as
yeah.
fuck.
But I wanted to ask you, bro, since you've been in the game so long, do you have any big names or anything like that you've worked with in the past?
Yeah, man. I worked with Mozzie,
Oh, hell
Boosie, Kevin Gates, Rich the Factor. I've had J Rock rap over one of my beats from TDE. Fucking Smitty. Payroll Giovanni. I worked with him. And this is like mixing, engineering work. Some of them beats.
Yeah.
Predominantly, most of them is like engineering work. MJG from 8 Ball, MJG. Fuck.
Because you have multiple ways you can tap in with the bigger artists, you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
but
Like,
I-
hey, you want a beat? You
I
want some mixes?
don't really never
you
really
know?
play. Lil Bibby too. That was
Oh,
my.
really?
That's the only feature I ever did. I paid for.
Oh, you paid for a Lil Bibby feature?
Yeah,
That's fire. How'd
I got
that
it for
go?
the low. So,
Did you?
Yeah, right before he like stopped rapping, and then he signed Juice WRLD and shit. So it's crazy.
Damn, bro, that's gas, dude.
Yeah.
That's
I paid
fire.
$500 for it.
Really?
Yeah.
For
Yeah,
the
that's a-
fucking
So
Lil-
the story's crazy. So
Yeah, let's hear it, bro.
I was living in Atlanta at the time, and my god bro GC, who I was staying with, he went to school with the homie Dash Prince, and he wound up going to school for music business management or whatever have you. And around that time, he was like leading up to being, I don't know if he still is, but at a point he was the head A&R or VP A&R at Interscope Records.
Oh, shit.
And he signed Playboy Cardi and Juice WRLD and everything. But at that time, he was managing Lil Bibby when I met him. Like, I met Lil Bibby. I recorded some of his stuff when he was recording Free Crack, his very first mixtape.
Really?
Yeah, in Atlanta.
Holy shit.
So
What year was this? What we thinking?
Probably like 2015, 16, 17.
Okay, somewhere in there, huh?
Yeah. So anyway, I'm around him like, you know, he managing Lil Bibby. So like Lil Bibby just be in our studio all the time. Like we had like a studio loft in Metropolitan Atlanta. So him and Dash would just pull up and like, you know, we playing basketball, hooping. Nigga, I'm like eating my ribs. I got some rib tips. He's like, man, let me have some. Like eating my food and shit. Then one day Dash was like, man, hey, Bibby got this session of Hot Beats. We need an engineer. Can you run it? I'm like, I ain't doing shit. Yeah. So we go to Hot Beats studio. I think they closed it now. It's like right in the middle of Metro Atlanta. Dope ass studio. So we go there. I sit in the control room. Then he like, Dash walks in. He's like, yeah, this my nigga AB. He make beats and shit. He fire, man. And Bibby like, pull up something. I'm like, all right. So the first beat I played is the song that I wound up taking, which I'm going to get to, Nothing, the beat. I played the initial beat. And I played. So he's like, load it up. I'm like, first beat I played for him.
No shit.
Yeah,
huh?
like, he's like, load it up. Boom. Go in there. He cuts the hook. He's trying to think of some shit. He's like, man, fuck, I can't think of nothing. So then around this time is Drake's Club Paradise tour in Atlanta. And since we was with Bibby and Drake, you know, was a fan of Chicago artist, we all got VIP tickets. So
Did you
we all
really?
went to the fucking Club Paradise tour with Drake in Atlanta. So I'm standing next to Bibby and Keisha Cole and that motherfucker and shit. So he only laid the hook, so we had to go to the Club Paradise tour, whatever. So we go there, boom, boom. He said he go send it to Herb. Herb go hop on it. So I'm really geeked. I'm like, oh shit, I'm about to get Bibby and Herb on my shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
Damn.
So weeks go by. We wound up having another session at Tree Sound Studios, which is like a big ass studio. Drake, 2 Chainz, Lil Wayne record there and shit. This like the only craziest studio I've ever been in. Like you walk in, it's a kitchen. Then you go up, you turn a door. They got like a rock climb wall.
They
in
got
the studio.
fucking activities.
Like literally, it's a kitchen. Then you go straight. It's a rock climb wall on the left, all the way up, and then you take another right, and then stairs, and then keep going up to studios, to the different suites. Craziest shit I've ever seen. So
It's like Fantasy Factory,
bro,
but recording
it was crazy
studio.
as fuck, bro. I'm like, this is literally and there's a rock climb wall, like where this wall, rock climb wall, and right where the orange wall is, a stage. Then you go to the stairs and it's more studio booths and so crazy.
Damn.
So we go there, we pull up the song again. He still can't come up with nothing. I sent, I think after that session, I see Dash again. I ask him for a feature, pay for a feature. He said, man, just throw me something. So I pay him for the feature. I sent Bibby an initial song. He didn't like it. I think I sent him this song I got called See the Changes. And he wasn't fucking with it. All right, mind you, I already gave him the money to Dash, his manager. So we'll go another session of Tree Sound. He already recorded on my beat. I take the session. It's my beat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I already paid for it. So I take the session. Years go by. Like at least 6-8 years. I finally put it out. Because I didn't know how to approach it. I had this hook. I was like, I got to do these verses the right way. Finally put it out. He has a show in Iowa. At that time, I got the manager. His name was Tomas. He has a show in Iowa, Davenport or something. My manager contacts him like, hey, we're trying to pay for the video. We got this song. How much? We'll come to you. We can shoot it in behind the scenes so we're not interrupting anything. No response. Hit him up again, professional. No response. So we're like, okay, fuck it. So we drive to Chicago. I stay at this fancy ass hotel. I'm out there with like 6 Adderalls, and me and Vado go out there, and then we shoot the video in Chicago without Bibby.
Yeah.
Then I put it out. He's tagged in it. That's when Twitter was popping. He follows me. Where'd you get this song from? Like, nigga, you don't remember you was eating my ribs and shit? You remember we was about to go to the strip club? Where do you mean where I got this song from? So he follows me. Like, man, that shit old. What the fuck that mean? Nigga, like, it's my song, nigga. Like, I paid for a feature. Like, so he don't flag it. Still to this day, it's up.
Yeah.
He unfollows me, follows me, messages me, DMs me, unfollows me. I'm like, okay, I'm still promoting the song.
Yeah.
Whatever. But yeah, I never pay for a feature ever again.
Yeah, he said after that, dude.
I feel like I'm going to get on, like, me with a local artist or me by myself. I don't think I'm going to need a feature to get on. You know, me personally. Like, I don't want to play that game. I never wanted to play that game. Even when I lived in Atlanta, like.
My first time buying a feature, there's a lot of like little tricks and hoops you got to go through that they don't tell you before you buy it.
Yeah, you'll buy
it.
I remember I was recording T-Rail, my bro T-Rail, when he was signing Nelly. And he paid Moneybag Yo for a feature. Moneybag Yo said it's 10 bands from you posted on the story. Mind you, he already shot the video.
Oh, shit.
But for public eye, like,
right.
You know, he posting the picture. He a hustler. He go, you would never know that that's how that Moneybag treat you. Like, Moneybag Yo single drop. Like, that's how they do you. You want me to post and promote it? I'm on the song, 10 bands on my post on my page. Like, it ain't worth it. And then they clear it. Then they got cleared for the DSPs. That's another 20 bands.
That's the whole thing, bro.
I already paid for the video and the feature.
Man.
You pay for a feature, then you're all ready to drop it.
Now you want to clear it.
Then they might re-rock your verse. Then they might re-rock it. They might get that verse to another nigga in Denver, another nigga in Cincinnati. Same 12.
They'll sell the verse like 10 times.
I've seen that happen.
Bro, because that was the craziest thing.
They'll do that, bro.
I bought my first feature, and then I was like, hey, I'm ready to post this, and it gets fucking flagged on DistroKid. I'm like, wait a second. Then hit them up to clear it, and they're like, yeah, it's another blah, blah, blah. I'm like, dog, what the fuck was I paying this blah, blah, blah for, you know?
Yeah, that's
if then I got to pay
You
again.
have to have a real-life relationship with them.
Yeah,
for real.
Like, you have to, like, and you have to, like, oh, like, that's that one dude in Omaha. Every time he hit me up, I know he got some money for me. But then from there, you got to nurture the relationship.
Right,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because if I was that artist, I'm like, oh, this a bag. You know, like, I don't. This nigga always cool. He always nice as fuck. And he got 20 bands for me. Yeah, I'm gonna answer this shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, it ain't even nothing more than that. It's just a transaction. But you gotta build a relationship. Oh, I fuck with this nigga. Like, I fuck with
everything. Right.
That's what I did with Smoke Perp, bro. Low key, man. We got the first track, and then I like started because we got each other's numbers to FaceTime and listen to the beats and shit. And I was like, hey, start texting him like, hey, bro, check this out. Getting like cool with them, like you said, building that relationship.
That's part of the reason why I don't solicit beats online. Like, I need to see you. I need to know you. Like, I don't want to just have my shit so accessible. Like, oh, I did it for like 4 months. Tried to be a YouTube producer, type beat.
Yeah.
That shit was stressful. That shit was stressful. I didn't like it.
But you were talking about Dash was Lil Bibby's manager, huh?
Dash was Lil Bibby's manager.
And Dash worked with Playboy Cardi in the past, didn't he?
So this is what happened. So Dash was Lil Bibby's Lil Bibby at that time. He had two managers. He had a girl. I forgot her name. She was like a little yellow bone chick. I think her name was Laura. And then he had Dash. So he had two people in his pocket.
Yeah.
And he started getting hot. So he cut off one. I don't remember who he cut off. I think it was Dash or something. But they still wound up being kind of cool, obviously, because then that's how they found Juice WRLD. But Bibby, even when we was at Tree Sound, we was about to go to the strip club and shit. He was like, man, I don't really give a fuck about this rap shit like that. He got Black Metaphor. I'm in the studio with Metro Boomin playing them beats, and he turned them all down. Like I'm in there with him, and he's turned down Metro Boomin beats.
No
like,
shit, huh?
Metro like trying to sell it. He's just like next. I'm seeing this, and then he told me like, man, I don't really give a fuck about this rap shit like that. And then just to see how he trajected to managing Juice WRLD and starting his own management company, it made sense. Like he was just trying to get the bread. He like fuck
just
this
wanted
shit.
some cash, huh?
But no, basically they he got his deal. He signed a deal behind. Okay, so this is really what happened. He was signed with Dash and the chick. He went behind Dash's back and signed with Juicy J to Kemosabe.
Oh shit.
They paid him a lot of upfront money, so that's what happened and fucked his shit off. So then from that is when he wound up going and finding Juice WRLD and doing that. But around that same time, Dash was already cool with A$AP Rocky, which is how he got connected with Cardi. And then the Juice WRLD shit, Juice is from Chicago, Dash is from Chicago too, and so is Bibby. So that's how they all knew each other, and that's how all that shit played out.
I feel like I've seen Dash's name on like Playboy Cardi videos before.
Yeah.
But did he rap or he just?
No,
did?
he's just behind the scenes.
Yeah, behind the scenes shit.
Yeah.
Cause once you said Dash, I was like, wait,
Dash
and
Prince.
Playboy Cardi. I've
Fat
seen that
motherfucker.
before. He said fat motherfucker, bro.
Yeah.
Damn, so you really out here been doing shit, bro. That's great.
Yeah,
man.
but this shit crazy. I got stories out the ass, man. I auditioned for 808 Mafia. I got crazy ass stories, bro.
Yeah. Well, what's another big name story, real quick, bro?
The 808 Mafia story is crazy. So my bro Queso, he from the my big bro Queso. Shout out Queso. I was living in Atlanta at the time, and him and my bro Mill Clinton, they had some production going on and stuff, and he got Mill Clinton a placement with Yo Gotti, and he's like, man, you need to send me some shit, bro, so I'll get you some placements. And I'm trying, and I've always never really wanted to play that game, and he know that, so he was trying to push me to do it, and I was like, fuck it. I with that shit, man, if you don't know the person walking your beats in, I could play it from John Doe, and he like, oh, what that sample? Oh, bet I'm about to sue that same flip, and then they stealing your shit, and then they just cut you out. You know what I'm saying? So I'd be scared to just be like sending beats to somebody and it's like, hey, I'm gonna get you some placements. You know what I'm saying? It's scary. Motherfuckers will steal your ideas, cut you out, redo your drums, all type of shit. So, I went on it with him, and I'm in Atlanta, and he's like, hey man, I'm about to pull up on you. I'm about to have you audition for 808 Mafia. And he wanted to get close with 808 Mafia when he was working with Waka Flocka interning and shit. So he had a relationship with 808 Mafia, TM Mediate, and all them and shit. So he pulled up and grabbed me. I go. And shit, bro, to be honest, I was not prepared at all. And it was a learning experience. Like to this day, now I have Google Drives full of beats, my best beats.
Yeah.
So I'm in there. I'm in the, we walk in this hallway. And there's a big ass control room. Then there's a couple further down. There's another control room. So the VP of 808 Mafia is in one control room. Then the next one is like Trey Pound, the dude that made the Bruno Mars Gucci Mane, Walking on the Sky beat.
Yeah.
And a lot of other 808 Mafia people in there. So they're all
I was just bumping that song the other day.
They're all in the other opposite control room. So then I sit in front of the Mac desktop. He's like on the intercom, play your best beats. I'm like scrambling. I'm like fuck. I'm like not prepared at all. Like
checking files.
I don't
on
know
your phone.
I never had a folder I consider what are my best beats. You know what I'm saying? So and it was like I'm panicking. I'm like trying to show it to, so I'm going through my email scrambling. Like so I find like a cool like little 6-8 pack, play them. Everybody fucking with them. I don't remember nothing I played, so it's probably like it wasn't the best me. I like had to play something, so I played it. I didn't get a bad response. He gave me his number. I never acted on it between all y'all. I never called him back after it. I didn't want to play it. Like they play it like this. Like this is the Atlanta thing. Like, if you were out there, it'll be 4 people on the beat, and you gotta get points, right? So say if we all 4 work on a beat, and it gets a radio placement, so we all get points. We have to all split that point. We'll get credit, and we'll be able to diverge off of that.
Right.
So it might be I have a melody and you do the 808 drums and then you add a synth and then we all that's how they do it. And it was like kind of like I didn't know if I necessarily liked it. I was trying to like adapt to it, but I don't think that was for me. You know what I'm saying?
Different
Like,
vibe, huh?
like that's just natural. I do collab with people, but like that was just too kind of weird for me. Like I get kind of like going up the ladder, but it was just like I didn't want to play that game. You know what I'm saying? It didn't entice me to too much. Where like, oh, I got the VP number. Let me call him first thing in the morning. Like, hey, what can I get in? Like, I'm hungry. Like, I didn't want to. Right. Maybe I missed something. Maybe, but I didn't. I don't know.
Have you ever been screwed over on a beat?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
He said, fuck
I got beats I sold to this day. I ain't heard the end result.
Yeah.
It was just I've had people give me money for beats and never hear from them again. They just gave me money. Like,
and you feel just as a creative,
I will, if they remind me,
and
if they remind me, if they remind me, I'll be like, oh yeah, I do owe you a beat.
He said I do owe you.
But no, like,
oh shit.
I've had that with sessions. People will book a session. I'm there 30 minutes, an hour before. They don't show up. They didn't pay me already. I don't hear back from them for like months, a year, 2 years.
Oh hell
they
no,
just
bro.
gave me money, like.
But it's not. I guess you don't put your shit out on like.
That's not my fault. I'll be prepared to work. So if you don't delegate your responsibilities, if you know what I mean, like.
You don't pay and check back up, bro.
Is the money good?
But you never had an experience where like, because I guess you were saying you don't really put your shit on BeatStars and shit like that, so you can't really get into the spot where people like steal it and then put it out there.
It ain't necessarily just stealing. I just like being in control of who's getting my sound, because that's a part of what my aesthetic is. It's like my sound is not easily accessible, and then it's like I don't want to be attached to everybody either. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to be in control of. I look at like a Pharrell or like a Timberland. Like if I work with somebody, they know the quality or like the standard that I have, and like the artistry, like the musician, like my ear. You know what I'm saying? My ear is my gut. What perked my ears up is what made me and what sustains me, because I don't play by the norms. You know what I'm saying? I'm a hip hop fundamentalist, but I don't play by the norms. I experiment fully with everything I do when it comes to creative endeavors. So I don't like just working with people that's just high. Like I gotta like it gotta feel good.
It gotta resonate with you some way.
Like with me and you, like it was organic, because I've been hearing great things about you, and it feels right, and I want to do that shit. So like I like that type of shit. Is I'm excited to go in the booth. And,
Hell yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Bro.
It ain't like oh, how much I can't show right now. Yeah. I'm having. I hate when people say I'm having all blues. Bro, I don't want your money, nigga. Like fuck, like I don't want. I ain't selling beats right now. You know what I'm saying? I got like you like it ain't about that. I care about what I'm attached to more than ever now. You know what I'm saying? Like
right.
No, bro. After the way
that.
you talk about the music, man, I'd love to work, bro. I'd be honored, bro.
Oh man, likewise, bro. We gonna cook.
Yeah, that shit would be fire.
I'm gonna get a psychiatrist. I want to see what kind of vibe you feeling, and we go curate. We gonna make it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Dive in one day, see
extra
what's
garlic
up,
butter.
me and Bobo got a Christmas song, dude.
Yeah, we got a whole Christmas track.
We better turn him into Bad Santa for a music video.
That's
fine. Do it. A little fake Santa prank, probably same day, bro.
Yeah, dude. Get a costume.
But that's lit, bro. Are you a full-time musician then? You full-time?
I was. I got a couple gigs. I wear a lot of hats. You know?
Yeah, you got to in this life, I feel.
Definitely being a starving artist, man. I still consider myself a starving artist. Peaks and valleys, you know.
Peaks and valleys. That's
up until a couple months ago, I've been sustaining myself and my family off of hip hop.
That's sick, bro. Yeah. Congrats.
Selling beats, engineering, mastering, freelance work, graphic design.
Do you got any like big songs back in the day like you got royalties on and that's still bringing in some?
No.
You don't.
Everything's been under the table, bro.
Oh, really?
It's just you know. It's just happenstance. It's just. That's the thing about it, bro. That's why that 808 Mafia shit was enticing, because then I'll actually have some points. It might be a 1.5, but it's a point.
It'll have some shit coming to you, huh?
Yeah, some shit that's getting some traction, or it hit the Billboard Top 200.
Yeah.
And I touched it. I mixed it.
Mm-hmm.
Like Jack and Jack, like their song Like That. They got millions of views. I mixed that and recorded them at the lab.
Did you really?
Yeah, but I have nothing to show for it.
Nothing.
And then they re-recorded it because they couldn't get a hold of me to get the stems.
Oh, really?
And my bro Skate, shout out my bro Skate. He the one that told me, he's like, bro, you still got the files from the lab when they recorded it? I'm like, yeah, bro. And I'm like, but just having the fact that I touched and recorded and mixed a song that hit over millions of views is just crazy.
That's big
what I'm
shit,
saying?
bro.
So, again, I have nothing to show for
not
it.
The
You wouldn't know unless I told you.
Now.
You feel me? But I know I did it, and I know I did it, So it's like, knowing this shit could get get to them type of levels is just nurturing and reassuring. You know what I mean?
Shit's, and you were talking about Skate Malohi?
Yeah, that's my brody.
That's how you say it, right?
Yeah.
I remember he had this one song back when I was probably like 14 or 15. I was like, bro, this is the hardest shit. I was like a skater rapper, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I grew up being a big skater. So I'm like, this is fucking great, dude.
Yeah, I started him out too, man. Like, yeah, that's my bro, man.
Didn't he get signed to somebody?
Yeah, he was signed to Atlantic with Wiz.
That's what I thought, Wiz Khalifa, right? Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, he's independent right now, man. He turned into just fucking savant, man. He's a fucking crazy ass musician. He played the guitar now, recording himself, and he's turning a straight pop rock star. I love it, his growth. Like, he didn't stop, you know what I'm saying? So I just, you know, he just evolved so much, you know what I'm saying? From when I met him. Me too, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, so I just love when like motherfuckers shed and then grow, because I ain't the same AB that made all that bag of chips for damn show.
Yeah,
all that in the bag.
You know what I'm
chips,
saying? I hate some of them. I was real lazy. I listened to a lot of Lil Wayne. Yeah. Like,
yeah.
You had the nasalist shit going on.
Like, I hate some of old songs so bad, bro, because it's so nasally.
It's just like a timestamp.
Yeah,
you know
it
what I
was.
mean? You
Like,
could look back at music, and it's kind of like,
I would say 2010 is where like I found myself. Like, I tell people all that 2010 is when I found my sound, and like I consider finding your sound. Like, name an artist that you like their voice from when you heard them is stationary. Like Jay-Z from back then, right now it's gonna sound like Jay-Z right now, or like Jadakiss, or like when you find your voice, unless you date it with a year, you don't know when you recorded it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how I consider finding. I found my voice in 2010, and I could remix a song from 2010, and you would think I dropped it right now. You know what I'm saying? So,
you out of here, Trip?
yeah, I was gonna say I feel like I want to catch the show, man. I appreciate the podcast, though. For
You've been on here for 45, bro. I
was
appreciate
shooting
you,
the shit.
dog.
You going crazy,
I was shooting the shit.
Okay, bet. And then Eddie North's about to go on too,
Yeah,
so it's a
yeah.
perfect time.
Oh,
Shout
yeah,
out
man.
to Absolute, man.
Man,
Shout out to
appreciate you,
Dewey.
Bobo, for having me, man. I
Of
definitely gotta
course.
come up back on here again.
You got a round of applause or something?
Yeah,
dude?
of course,
Yeah,
we
man.
do.
Appreciate coming on, man.
I was very comfortable too, man. So
Oh, yeah, that's why I liked it,
Spilling
bro.
my guts a little
it was
bit,
great
man.
hearing your story,
What?
man.
Oh, thank you, man. Appreciate
We'll
it.
have to get you
I
on
got a lot
another
of
one.
stories, man.
We'll have to get you on a full hour and a half or
Alright,
something with us, bro.
I love
This is
that.
a little impromptu. We were only gonna have you on for about 5-10 minutes.
I know.
But this is
I
perfect,
started just
bro.
going on tangents and shit.
Now that's perfect,
You know,
bro.
we need to do something at the studio where we do that and then do a song.
I
That'll
love
be
it.
fun.
Or
Fire.
maybe do a song.
And you record it.
Oh, yeah. Like a
Yeah.
song podcast.
Yeah.
Thing.
Record the whole
I'll be
process.
down, bro.
We talk.
Do the whole process live, like.
We're working on
That'd be
doing a
crazy.
24 hours in the studio, bro. So if you could pop in and cook a little bit for that
I
video,
like that idea of doing like the podcast, like showing the beat
Live.
making process, and
That'd
then
be
live.
fire.
The studio live.
we could go live while you cook up, and then we do
team.
that's
everything.
what you call it, the studio live,
The studio live,
or
there
something
we go.
like
Where's
make it
that?
like a series.
Yeah, hey. Honestly, I like that, bro. I like that.
That's fire.
Remember, we was manifesting something.
Hey,
man.
so you record it, and you pick an artist. I make the beat from scratch. You record it, the whole process, and we
right.
do
And then the show talks to the
it'd be
artist.
kind of like how
Yeah.
like Kenny beat shit, but like
Yeah, the cave.
yeah, kind of
That'll
like
be
the
hard.
Cave.
That'll actually be hard.
Me and you do some shit like that. That'd be
That'd
fire.
be hard.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
See, look, bro, and you use the, you know what I'm saying? Spell the THUH, bro.
Right.
We lit, bro. The
THUH,
studio
man.
live,
Shout out
dog.
to 'em, man.
But hey, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Shout out to our sponsors of the pod. Shout out to
Yeah.
Eddie North
Movers.
and the Culture House, bro. We out of here.
Yeah.